ladies and gentlemen, to the go-home show of Monday Night Raw. We are just 7 days away from the Survivor Series pay-per-view. It is this Sunday, and tonight we have plenty of action from the Raw Women's Championship finally being defended in a Falls Count Anywhere match as Ember Moon takes Nikki ASH later on tonight here in Pennsylvania. And now this is a great way to open up Monday Night Raw. Shinsuke Nakamura, former Universal Champion, takes on Seth Rollins one-on-one. And this matchup came about last week when there was a big brawl to end Monday Night Raw. It was Team Rollins, Team Edge, all going at it. And at the very end of that matchup, Seth Rollins would grab Shinsuke Nakamura, drag him out front, and throw him in the ring and hit him with a couple curb stomps to end Monday Night Raw. And Nakamura did not take that too lightly, so we get a Shinsuke Nakamura and Seth Rollins big time matchup here. And a big question about this is, ladies and gentlemen, if, let's say, Rollins were to leave Monday Night Raw, let's say he does lose this Sunday, he'll be shifted over to SmackDown, and Nakamura will no longer have to deal with him. But let's say Rollins wins, he'll be on Monday Night Raw for the foreseeable future. So, I mean, a lot of big things in that very matchup, not in this very matchup for sure, but in the traditional 4v4 matchup coming up this Sunday. If Rollins' team loses, Rollins will no longer be on Monday Night Raw. If Edge loses, he'll no longer be on Monday Night Raw, and he'll be going over to SmackDown. So it's going to be a chaotic night full of big marquee matches. We even see a match from NXT being changed from a one-on-one matchup to a six-man tag. So a lot of big stuff, as now here comes the visionary Seth frickin' Rollins. And for Rollins, he's loving where his group's at right now. He wants to put away Edge once and for all, get him shipped over to SmackDown, and we'll see how that fares. But the question is, for, let's say Rollins does lose this coming Sunday, what does that mean for his disciples? Does that mean they break up? Does Rollins have, do they stay together? Or, if there's no leader on, Raw, do they disband? Like, it's a lot of things you got to be thinking of in that. And we do have a big main event later on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It will be all of the disciples, Mustafa Ali, Sami Zayn, and Elias, taking on Edge, Randy Orton, and Matt Riddle in your main event here tonight. And we have plenty more to come tonight, as well as here in a little bit we're going to see a WWE Open challenge from Hollywood Hulk Hogan just before that big 4 versus 4 Team Raw versus Team NWO matchup that will be coming up this Sunday. You have Cody Rhodes, Samoa Joe, and Drew McIntyre with Shawn Michaels taking on Team NWO, Hall, Nash, X-Pac, and Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Shawn Michaels' GM job is on the line, and the WWE Championship is on the line as well. So whatever team were to win, that championship is going to. So if Hogan's team wins, Hogan will keep the championship. But if the championship, if let's say Team Raw wins, Monday Night Raw's championship will be coming back over here to Monday Night Raw. So that would be a good thing. But let's get back into this action here. Is Nakamura going to go with a hard Irish whip into the corner here? And all feeling those good vibrations here in the corner. It's that big boot. And of course that's Nakamura. It's like, what was I doing? I wasn't doing anything wrong. Oh no, we're feeling some good vibrations there a little bit. Right there to Seth Rollins. And like we said, ladies and gentlemen, Shinsuke Nakamura, former Universal Champion, had a big WrestleMania a while back when he was Universal Champion, able to take down all 3 members of Evolution at that time, Randy Orton, Batista, and Triple H. And Nakamura was going to go high risk, and it might cost him here, as now Rollins here going to go after him. Oh, big gut buster there. That is not going to be feeling too good. Oh, and a big stomp to the midsection. Referee right there in position. Not even a 1 count. So Seth is going to have to dig down deep here, ladies and gentlemen. These guys do have a past. They've had a series of matches over the years, especially on SmackDown. I don't remember the exact results, but it was a very quick matchup, straight to the point, surprisingly. Oh, and a big punch there from Rollins, and again just stomping away. Big mud hole right there in Shinsuke Nakamura. And now a sit-out powerbomb. Rollins bringing it all out here tonight. Oh, wait a minute. That's Edge. Edge's music. Is he gonna come out and interfere? I don't see Edge yet. Not coming down. Referee's confused as all of us. And now Nakamura gonna grab him from behind. They're gonna try and capitalize. Hard Irish whip in the corner. Let's see if Nakamura can capitalize here. Big opportunity. Has now that big boot in the corner here. Just trying to hurt Seth Rollins as much as he can. And the team leader there, Edge, helping out Nakamura with that brief distraction. Gets some good vibrations there as well. And you gotta love Shinsuke Nakamura, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best to do it, and one of the best that we have here on Monday Night Raw. Nakamura. No, Kinshasa! Kinshasa out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. With the help of Edge tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Shinsuke Nakamura defeats the visionary Seth frickin' Rollins. And for Seth Rollins, he was kind of getting himself going in that matchup, and all of a sudden, Edge's music would pop, and he's like, "Oh, I'm ready for a fight." And Edge, it was just his music. And right there, that Kinshasa out of nowhere. We'll see it again from a different angle. And I think Edge's, or I should say Rollins' head hit that bottom turnbuckle. Big win for Shinsuke Nakamura. And will this be the scene for Nakamura and his team? Will Nakamura be sending Rollins to SmackDown? We will have to wait and find out. As now we get to see Walter take on Xavier Woods. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and now we get to see the New Day. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods make their way down to the ring this Sunday in a traditional Raw versus SmackDown 4 versus 4 matchup. It will be Walter leading Team Raw. It will be Walter, Braun Strowman, Kofi Kingston, and The Miz representing Monday Night Raw. We have not seen Braun Strowman. He has been dealing with some minor injuries. That's why we have not seen him ever since he's been traded over to Monday Night Raw. But we will for sure see him this Sunday. And for Team SmackDown, it is Roderick Strong. You have Kyle O'Reilly, Otis, and Chad Gable. Chad Gable is the team captain. And I mean, if you're looking on paper, honestly, I would give my bettings, I guess. My bet would be for Team Raw to win. But you can't always, judge a book by a cover. Yeah, Otis, the big man of the group there, but I mean, anything is possible with anything nowadays. It's a 4v4. It can turn anything. So when you get that 4-on-3 advantage, that's going to definitely help you out. So you got to kind of pick the right times and right opponents, and what exactly is going to fit your style. If we're talking about big guys in the group, Monday Night Raw is going to win. But you got a lot of underrated guys on SmackDown, so we'll have to wait and see this coming Sunday how that's going to fare. As now here comes your $1 million champion, the Ring General, Walter, with his group Imperium. Fabian Achner on the left, Marcel Barthel on the right. These guys mean business.
And his opponent representing
and for Walter, like you mentioned last week here on Monday Night Raw, yeah, he helped out Shawn Michaels, but it's not going to be an everyday occurrence where you're going to see that. Shawn Michaels got him over to Monday Night Raw and brought all members of Imperium. And when Shawn Michaels went up to him, Walter said, "That's fine. I'll help you out with that. I'll take that championship back to Monday Night Raw, but don't expect me to help you out with everything else." And for Walter, this is just his presence inside that ring, ladies and gentlemen. It's something else, something that you don't see every day. And we haven't seen Imperium as a tag team in action here on Monday Night Raw just yet, but I'm being told on Monday Night Raw next week it's going to be the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods taking on Imperium, both of these gentlemen. So it's going to be a fascinating tag team match. Kind of see where that's going to be. The $1 million championship surprisingly looks pretty good around Walter's waist. Not a championship I'd ever see Walter take, but I mean, take what you can get, I suppose. As it looks like we are all ready to go. Xavier Woods takes on Walter. And Walter sent out this challenge last week here on Monday Night Raw saying this is why he's the captain and what he's going to show Kofi Kingston and Team Raw exactly why. And he's going to decimate Xavier Woods right in front of Kofi Kingston to show him why exactly he's the team captain here. As now, Walter with the underhook suplex. Just so very vicious of Walter, ladies and gentlemen. And now Xavier Woods, oh my God, getting his head twisted there, especially his ears. Those ears are not going to be feeling too good after this. And this is a good challenge for Xavier Woods, too, to kind of see how he fares in singles action. As a nice underhook power bomb there. And look at Walter, he's feeling himself up. He loves where he's at currently. He has Xavier Woods right where he wants him here. Going for a chop. I don't know if Xavier Woods wants to play the chopping game with Walter, but I mean, be my guest if you want to. As now Xavier Woods going to go for the pinfall attempt. Will this be enough? Or will be just a 1 count? And Woods is trying to, he's like, what do I got to do? What do I got to do to try and put away this big man here? And Kofi's just trying to be there from his moral support for his other half of his tag partner there. As now Woods off the ropes. Oh, flatliner takes him down. Or an inverted STO, whatever you'd like to call it. Nonetheless, Xavier Woods looking to fly. Frog splash there. Pinfall attempt there to Walter. 2. Oh, 2.5. Xavier Woods keeps thinking, what do I got to do, man? Walter's not an easy man to put down. You really got to go to work here. As now Walter is in trouble here. Xavier Woods, roll through, clothesline, takes down Walter. Could that be enough? As wait a minute. Walter looking to fly. Or I should say Xavier Woods looking to fly. Elbow right to the dome and chest. But there is a rope break saving Walter in this matchup. As Walter being saved by that rope break, I don't know how much Walter has left in him, honestly. And now, it's big, almost like a spear/tackle there from Walter. We'll see if that's going to help him out in this matchup. As, Walter here. Oh my God, that has to be it. 2. Oh, 2.5. I mean, I know Walter hasn't got much offensive in this match. And wait a minute. 1 power bomb wasn't enough. And now Walter going to take him to Powerbomb City here. And another one. Surely that has to be it. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. Walter took a lot of damage in this matchup, but only took a couple big moves, and Walter walks out with a big win here. And this is the team captain from Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Walter leads Raw versus SmackDown this Sunday. Who wins, Team Raw or Team SmackDown? I cannot wait to see how that's going to turn out. But now it is time to see Bobby Lashley take on MVP. You know what? Nakamura got lucky tonight. I'm not worried about Shinsuke Nakamura because there's going to be 4 different breeds of us here in the Disciples, and we are not going to go down easy. This Sunday, we are walking out on top as winners, and Edge is going to go bye-bye once and for all, and I'm going to be done with Edge, and I can focus on bigger and better things. And those bigger and better things I'm talking about is the WWE Championship, because I have more faith that Shawn Michaels' team is going to walk out so that I can become that WWE champion. It won't be Cody Rhodes. It won't be Samoa Joe or even Drew McIntyre. So when Team Raw wins against the NWO, I'm going to become WWE champion. I don't even care. Oh, and look at Edge out of nowhere with a spear. He found Rollins, and he sends a message to Rollins here.
You can't show any remorse about going after your opponent.
And now it is time for MVP to make his way down to the ring with a win tonight. MVP, or I should say with a win over MVP. Bobby Lashley will have a win over everyone here in the Hurt Business. Shelton Benjamin first. Actually, it was Omos first, but we didn't know he was a part of the Hurt Business at first. So it was Omos, Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, and tonight it may be MVP. Will it be? I don't know. But being able to defeat 4 members of one stable is not an easy thing to go down and do. The European Championship has been taken away as Bobby Lashley beat Cedric Alexander last week. I'm assuming Cedric Alexander will get his opportunity sometime, but it will not be tonight. As now here comes Bobby Lashley, the Almighty. And let's see how this European Championship looks around the waist of the Almighty. And look at that. Tell me that does not look good, ladies and gentlemen. And he still has himself a future WWE Championship opportunity. And that was all before everything went down with the Hurt Business. So Bobby Lashley's already taken the European Championship away from Hurt Business. Going to win tonight. He's going to destroy all of the Hurt Business in the way of, picking up a win over all of them. But this Sunday, Bobby Lashley's going to have a tough task ahead of him. Because not only is Bobby Lashley taking on Omos, Bobby Lashley takes on Big E of SmackDown in a Raw versus SmackDown match, European Championship versus the Intercontinental Championship, ladies and gentlemen. And if there's one guy that I can see, doing that, Bobby Lashley is the man that I think will walk out with 2 big wins over SmackDown. Or I should say a win over SmackDown and a win over Omos. Obviously, Omos is a part of Monday Night Raw. But I think Omos, or I should say Bobby Lashley, will be walking out with 2 victories. No offense to Big E or Omos in that favor. But referee rings the bell. Here we go. Bobby Lashley versus the man that created the Hurt Business and recruited Bobby Lashley to be his first one. MVP takes on Bobby Lashley. And Lashley could be in trouble as Lashley with that big reversal, a kick to the face. That's not where you want to be if you're MVP, taking too many of those to the dome. And now I'm going to drop him right on the top turnbuckle. And this is that vicious side of Bobby Lashley that MVP wanted right there. And MVP got Bobby Lashley that WWE Championship opportunity when Bobby Lashley actually defeated Drew McIntyre weeks back here on Monday Night Raw. And then a week later, ultimately, MVP would, kind of snap. Which is a shame because the Hurt Business, there's just so much potential there. Cedric Alexander was the main champion too, but ever since, we've seen MVP doing what he's doing, the championships are losing there on the Hurt Business side. Everything is falling apart for the Hurt Business. The question is this going to, continue? As now Omos, or I should say Omos watching on, is MVP being taken down there. Oh my God, right there to the left quad. And now, going to go for the pinfall. It may be enough. Oh. I honestly thought it was going to be close to being over there. I mean, yeah, he hasn't hit too many big maneuvers yet. And as soon as I talk, going to go with that running power slam there. That may be enough to put away MVP. No, 2.5. And look at Lashley. He cannot believe it. He thought he had him. Well, no, this is the perfect time to change the trajectory of this matchup. As Omos getting involved, I'm going to drop him right on that top rope. It's crazy. As now Lashley from behind. We go with that big full Nelson slam. And Bobby Lashley pointed at MVP saying he's done. He's over and done with the Hurt Business. He wants to put him away. But a jumping knee strike. That is not going to be feeling too good for Lashley. But just like that, Lashley back up to his feet. And he's going to make MVP pay. Oh, look at that. The strength and power and the height of that bad boy. As now Lashley going to work on that left arm. Oh, my God. The torque of that. Going for a spear. MVP kind of getting stuck in the ropes there, kind of helping him out there. And going for a kick to the midsection. MVP had that well scouted. Now MVP has him on the ropes. Big punch to the kidneys. Here comes MVP. Clothesline. And Omos getting that steel chair in the middle of the ring. That ain't going to be feeling too good. This match is breaking down. And now MVP has him in the corner. Oh my God, right to the ankle. The ankle and quad there of Bobby Lashley. And ever since Bobby Lashley, it looked like he kind of almost looked like a spear, honestly. He missed that spear, kind of costing him so far in this matchup. As here we go with that pinfall attempt, just a 1 count, so MVP's gonna have to dig down deep here. And are we gonna see a baller here? MVP off the ropes. Ballin'. Bam, the elbow. Right to the midsection. But MVP not gonna go for the pinfall. He wants to put him down and away for once and for all. But Lashley not gonna allow that to happen. And he's gonna show him, oh my God, a gut buster. But now Omos getting involved. But Lashley's like, nope, I'm not falling for it this time. Omos is like, okay, whatever, I'm fed up with it. No, if I'm, I don't know what Lashley was trying to set up there. He's gonna try and set him up for something. But is Lashley getting hit with those vicious knees to the ribs? And now MVP already. He's ready to put Lashley away, possibly. Been a good back and forth matchup so far. Oh, look at this. Big punches and kicks there from MVP. Lashley could be in trouble here. Submission hold here. Oh, but there is a rope break. The big long legs of Bobby Lashley. And now, of course, MVP going to take it to Bobby Lashley here. Bobby Lashley needs to get something going here. He's in trouble. Big haymaker there from Lashley. And another one. I wonder if Lashley is possibly thinking about maybe the full Nelson there, possibly. As now Lashley going to be tossing in the corner. Oh, look at these big knees from MVP. Going to send a message there to Bobby Lashley. He's not someone to be messed around with. And Lashley, is he thinking about the Dominator? Yes, he is. What a hell of a maneuver. 2, 3. Bobby Lashley has now beaten every single member of the Hurt Business with a win tonight. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. A big, big win. As, oh wait, Omos is in the ring. Omos, big man Omos. But no Lashley. These two go at it this Sunday. Lashley with a clothesline. And he takes out his opponent that he'll be seeing this Sunday at Survivor Series. Will this be the scene? This Sunday, will Lashley get a win over Omos?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
And let's see who's going to accept the Hulkster's open challenge. And it looks like it is going to be The Miz. Imagine what it's going to be if Shawn Michaels, he's been trying to get the NWO hell for weeks. Imagine what it's going to be like, ladies and gentlemen, if The Miz is able to dethrone the Hulkster tonight and have ourselves a new champion. And that would mean the only thing that's on the line this Sunday would be Monday Night Raw and the GM of Monday Night Raw, HBK. I mean, the Hulkster's been on a hell of a ride, ladies and gentlemen. But The Miz, pardon me. I think if Miz can dethrone Hogan tonight, that would be a upset of the century. Because I sure as hell don't think Miz could do it. Miz is a great superstar. He can do a lot of stuff inside that ring, but the Hulkster, like I've said, he's in a different spot right now, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, he may be old, but he's doing quite well with the likes of Samoa Joe and Drew McIntyre. Miz is a different animal and will definitely do different things, but I don't know if Miz will be walking out WWE champion. Anything is possible, as there is the WWE champion, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, and the man that is looking and hoping to become the new general manager of Monday Night Raw, Eric Bischoff. And it sounded like Bischoff was going to turn Monday Night Raw into WCW Monday Night Nitro if that were to happen. I don't know if that's 100%. He has mentioned it in the past, but, you know, with Bischoff, he's a great mind, but the question is, would he actually want to do that? Hopefully we won't even have to find out next week on Monday Night Raw. The whole Monday Night Raw landscape could be changing. We could have ourselves a new general manager, and, you know, the roster could be completely different from Eric Bischoff's vision. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of, you know, changing of the guard you could be thinking about. Because imagine, you're going to have Hogan. Look at this, he's not even phased. But you could have Hogan, Hall, Nash, X-Pac, amongst others of the NWO on Monday Night Raw. Eric Bischoff would obviously approve of the roster, but the question is, who would Bischoff want to, you know, have for Monday Night Raw? Hopefully, let's not even think about it. But right now, Hogan has a big-time matchup against a former multi-time Intercontinental Champion, The Miz. We still have plenty more of action, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we'll address it here later on, but this is a big marquee matchup, especially for Miz. Big opportunity with the WWE Championship being on the line here. Imagine what this is going to feel like if Hogan does lose this matchup here.
Introducing the challenger from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz!
Big opportunity for The Miz. Can he capitalize?
And introducing the champion from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 302 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Hollywood Hogan!
Hollywood Hogan with the WWE Championship. Will the Hulkster walk out and continue to have that championship around his waist, take it with himself this Sunday, part of the Team NWO versus Team Raw? Imagine what it's going to be if Miz wins tonight in this matchup. I generally did not know who was going to accept this challenge tonight. But with it being The Miz, anything's possible, ladies and gentlemen. With Bischoff being at ringside, it's going to favor the Hulkster. But let's go ahead and figure out who it's going to be. Miz or Hogan. Well, and imagine how the big Raw versus SmackDown match is going to fare too, because Miz is a part of the Raw versus SmackDown matchup where it's Miz, Kofi Kingston, Walter, and Braun Strowman. That could ultimately change because Walter's obviously the $1 Million champion. Miz could be walking into that match with the WWE champion, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine how that was going to fare. I mean, I'm putting myself way ahead of myself, but I mean, you got to put yourself there. You got to think about it a little bit. As Hogan is going to do anything in his power to put away Miz here early and often. Because Miz is very different. Definitely a lot different from Samoa Joe and Drew McIntyre for sure. Miz very cool, slow, calculated. As MVP for some reason. But now Miz going high risk. Don't really see him do that too much as Miz, axe handle taking him down. And now Miz going to drag him away from the rope. Is he thinking about a pinfall possibly? Yes, he is. Not going to hook the leg, surprisingly. Just a 1 count. If I'm Miz, I hook the leg. At least it'll, you know, get a little bit more out of that pinfall. As Miz getting his face reincarnated right there. Oh, big knee to the hip, but I ain't gonna be feeling too good. And this is vintage Hogan, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and Miz with a nice reversal. Oh, and a cheap shot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not what you want, Miz. He's hulking up. Oh, no. Miz. Oh, my God. Here comes the Hulkster. Here comes Hogan. Throwing a big boot. And now, leg drop there to Miz. Oh, and now Hogan going to go to work here. If I was Hogan, I'm surprised I don't try to go for the pinfall there. That was a perfect opportunity, honestly. But now Miz back in this matchup, connecting with the backbreaker / neckbreaker there as well. And Miz feeling himself up here. He could be a couple seconds away from becoming the new WWE champion. Oh, a big punch and kicks here from Miz, and down goes Hogan. Hogan is in trouble here. Running knee. Oh no, Hogan had that well scouted. And now he's gonna give him his own knee. Hogan could be moments away from knocking out the Miz. Vintage boot there from Hogan. And that may be all she wrote. Yes, it is. Hogan with a win over the Miz tonight, retaining his championship. Miz got his hopes up tonight, but the Hulkster retains his championship. And there's the Miz. Two men that aren't really fan favorites. Miz telling Hogan he respects him.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the Raw Women's Championship.
Now finally, we'll be able to see the Women's Championship defended after weeks and weeks of attacks. Nikki ASH gets her opportunity. Ember Moon was going to give her her opportunity, but it turned into attacks and attacks. And we were supposed to see this match last week, but Ember Moon attacked her again. And Shawn Michaels told her, you know what, if you're going to attack her again, we're just going to strip you of the title. You got to defend your title. So tonight, it's a Falls Count Anywhere match. Rhea Ripley banned from ringside, so it's a simple one-on-one matchup. Ember Moon does not have to worry about Rhea Ripley whatsoever. Nikki ASH, almost a superhero. Let's see if she can do what she told us last week before being attacked by Ember Moon, that saying that she's going to prove to everyone why being almost a superhero can be the best thing, and she's going to show us tonight why that's going to be a good thing. And when she walks out, the new Raw Women's Champion, and also will be facing Becky Lynch. But will that be the main result tonight? Will Ember Moon be able to walk out still your Raw Women's Champion and head to Survivor Series? And there is your goddess, ladies and gentlemen, Ember Moon. And we heard from Becky Lynch addressing Ember Moon, saying that she's gonna keep an eye on that matchup, and that she may be coming to Monday Night Raw. I haven't seen anyone from SmackDown whatsoever tonight, so this may be a quiet night, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a hell of a night so far. And Miz, he looked pretty good against Hollywood Hulk Hogan, but at the end of the night, still your WWE champion is the Hulkster, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And it kind of helped in that matchup. Hogan hit that vintage leg drop early in the matchup. It wasn't enough at that time, but eventually that big boot from Hogan later on in the night again would eventually connect and eventually put away The Miz. So here we go for the very prestigious Raw Women's Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Glasgow, Scotland, almost a superhero, Nikki ASH.
Is this the face of the Raw Women's division? Is she going to Survivor Series?
And introducing the champion from Dallas, Texas, the Raw Women's Champion, Ember Moon.
And there's your Raw Women's Champion. Is Ember Moon going to continue to dominate Raw? And will she face off with the man, Becky Lynch, this Sunday? Moon probably wouldn't even have to have a match tonight, probably, if she didn't kind of drag this out and continue to, be in a little bit of a rivalry between Rhea Ripley and Nikki ASH as well. But here we go, Nikki ASH versus Ember Moon. Raw Women's Championship Falls Count Anywhere matchup right now. And now Moon off the rope. Oh, going for maybe a leg drop of some sort, it looks like. As now, ooh, nice scoop slam there from almost the superhero Nikki ASH. And still to come tonight, ladies and gentlemen, plenty of action. Still in your main event, we have a big 6-man tag, as it's going to be Edge, Randy Orton, and Matt Riddle taking on all of the disciples besides Seth Rollins. It's going to be Mustafa Ali, Elias, and Sami Zayn in a 6-man tag. It's going to be a pretty big matchup there, as well as, yeah, I mean, that's the rest of the night in the main event. And this is your co-main event right here is Nikki ASH with that swinging neck breaker. And, oh, what the heck, a beautiful moonsault there from Nikki ASH. The superhero doing all sorts of things, flying all over the place. It's now Nikki ASH. Big headbutt there to Ember Moon. Ember Moon taking too much damage here. We could see a new champion. And look at Moon. Uh-oh. And look at this. Oh! Nice leg drop there from Ember Moon. And Ember Moon has Nikki ASH right where she wants her to. This is not where you want to be if you're Nikki ASH. Big punches from Moon here. Oh, and a vicious clothesline to the back of the skull. And now Moon. Vicious kicks here. Oh my god. Will that be enough to put away Nikki ASH in this Falls Count Anywhere match? Yes, it is. Makes short work of Nikki ASH tonight. Falls Count Anywhere was just to kind of have a stipulation of all the stuff that was been going on between both of these women. Didn't even have to go to the outside. Ember Moon did all her in-ring work in this matchup inside the ring. Nothing wrong with that. But right here, this kick to the dome puts the superhero away. Bam, that super kick just so quick, knocking out Nikki ASH. And will this be the scene for this Sunday? Will Ember Moon be knocking off the man Becky Lynch, or will the man Becky Lynch get the upper hand on Ember Moon? Find out this Sunday, as it is main event time. And oh look, it's Becky Lynch, the SmackDown Women's Champion. This is the gate that leads to the back room there. A little different area here on Monday Night Raw, but nonetheless, Becky Lynch, the SmackDown Women's Champion, coming right after Moon here. Oh my god. Very vicious attack here. And now, look at this, Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch with the disarmer. Oh my god. Just trying to send a message here to Ember Moon. And now Ember Moon again in trouble. And now gonna put her in the disarmer. The disarmer here on Ember Moon. Oh, she's making Ember Moon tap. But it doesn't matter. And now look, that's Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews, the SmackDown Tag Team Champion. And looks like he's going to be taking out possibly Gargano here. And again, oh my god, right into that red car there. These last couple weeks, that red car has been in a bad spot for everybody. And now what is Crews? Uh-oh. Oh my god, right on that wet floor sign. And SmackDown's invasion going a lot better than Monday Night Raw's invasion a while back. And the Crews again. Ah, right. Crews sends a message to Gargano.
The official has to call it.
A lot of crazy things going on here on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. But here are the disciples, Elias, Mustafa Ali, and Sami Zayn making their way down the ring. The question I brought up earlier is, if Sami Zayn, or not Sami Zayn, but if Seth Rollins happens to lose, what goes on with the disciples? Will they all still be, you know, with Seth Rollins in a way where Seth Rollins will be on SmackDown, and, you know, Elias and Mustafa Ali and Sami Zayn will have to do their own thing, or, you know, how's that going to work? Big question. We'll have to find out after Survivor Series, or at Survivor Series, I should say. But the disciples look to send a message. They did last week to end Raw. Tonight they're in the main event, where they're taking on Edge, Riddle, and Randy Orton. These guys are all great wrestlers, ladies and gentlemen. The question is, what is going to happen tonight? The main event just before Survivor Series coming up in less than 7 days. The Ultimate Bro looking to send an ultimate message to the disciples here tonight.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at
And
216
Randy Orton,
pounds.
yes, they're, you can call them a makeshift tag team where, Riddle isn't really, had, you could say, he hasn't won any championships so far besides Randy Orton. He was a multi-time champion here in Universe Mode. But the thing is, you can learn from Randy Orton, one of the best to ever do it, to ever lace up their boots. And I think this tag team has plenty of time to kind of feel each other out, work out the kinks of the tag team. And talking about the former champion, here comes Randy Orton. For Randy, this is a big opportunity for him to, he's back with Edge here tonight, ready to RKO, obviously. But in this 6-man tag, this is gonna be a really good matchup, and I think for this tag team match, it's gonna kind of see what team is ultimately ready for Survivor Series. Pardon me. And the question is, are we gonna have any more invasions tonight? SmackDown showing Raw how to do the invasions tonight with Becky Lynch and also Apollo Crews showing up. I haven't heard anything else going on backstage, but anything is possible. It is Monday Night Raw. We still have NXT and SmackDown coming up before the Survivor Series pay-per-view, so anything is possible, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a great night here in Allenstown, Pennsylvania, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for being here. And you guys stayed here so far. You've reached your main event of the evening. The Survivor Series just being right around the corner. A lot of these superstars can kind of look to, you could say, obviously, make sure they're on the right point, the right road that will get them physically and mentally prepared for their big matches coming up this Sunday at Survivor Series. And now here comes the Rated R superstar. This man sent a message to Seth Rollins after Rollins lost to Nakamura, and Rollins had a promo backstage saying, yeah, you know what, Nakamura had the upper hand on me tonight, whatever, it was a fluke, nothing to worry about, and we cannot wait to be done with Edge. And Edge happened to be over there. He saw him talking, hit him with a spear, and I don't know if Seth Rollins is no longer here right now tonight or not, but either way, Edge sends a message to Rollins. Who do you guys think is going to walk out? Who's actually going to be staying on Raw, and who's going to be leaving the Monday Night Raw roster? Will it be Seth Rollins? If he loses the 4 versus 4 matchup, it is going to be Rollins going to SmackDown. That's if Rollins loses. If Edge wins, or Edge loses, pardon me, if Edge loses, he'll be going over to SmackDown. So, losing competitor, losing team, or whatever, will be going over to the losing leader of each team would go to SmackDown. So either Edge or Seth Rollins is leaving. Looks like we're starting off with Riddle and Sami Zayn to kick us off here. After ringing that bell, Sami Zayn kicking us off fast here with those punches and those haymakers and kicks. Right out of the gate, damn, Sami Zayn not playing around. I wonder if Seth Rollins had a stern meeting with the disciples saying, you guys need to prove your worth tonight. Look at Sami Zayn just bringing that big fight tonight so far. Oh, and a big, nice Northern Lights suplex there. And now I'm going to go for the pinfall. Could this be enough early in this matchup? Could have been at least a 2 count if the referee would have gotten there a little bit faster there. And as of right now, as long as the Team Raw and NWO thing doesn't go against Team Raw, it is going to be a big matchup for Monday Night Raw, as like we mentioned earlier. Hold on a minute, as Riddle looking to go to work here, as it'll be Imperium versus the New Day, with Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods taking on Marcel Barthel and Fabian Eichner. Or Eichner, pardon me. Let's look at Sami Zayn. He's been on fire so far tonight, and taking it right to Randy here. And now get that tag. Here comes Mustafa Ali. And you know, being in a match like this for Randy Orton, probably being the oldest competitor in this matchup, maybe besides Edge, maybe. But I'm just in the terms of being in the ring with these younger guys is definitely gonna keep Orton and Edge young, I guess. Keep him, you know, keep him going. Because a lot of you hear over the years with some of these wrestlers saying, like, you know, being in these ring with these younger guys is keeping them younger, keeping them fresh, and that's what you want to see. Let's look at Randy Orton feeling up, trying to get the crowd behind him here tonight. As Ali has him right in front of his tag team partner there. Oh, and a big forearm strike, and again a clubbing blow to the back. That is not going to be feeling good. And look at Ali staying on the attack. A lot of superstars, you notice that when they're trying to, you know, get a tag or something like that, that they would just, you know, just kind of just taunt the crowd or taunt anybody. As, going for that frog splash, Orton just moving out of the way. I don't even know if that was on purpose, honestly. I think that Orton was just happened to be turning it the right way. And now, Orton, right on the neck area. That is not going to be feeling good for Ali. As now, here we go with the tag. Here comes Edge. Edge looking to send a message to all the disciples here. He's already took out Seth Rollins tonight, and he's going to try and take out the disciples here tonight. Rollins down one, and we could take them all three tonight. It's now Edge. Hard Irish whip. Down goes Ali at ringside here. That's kind of a brutal fall in there. And look at Edge. Tell the crowd, you like that? Let's continue to dominate here. Gotta stay on the offensive here. As, okay. Very brutal maneuvers here from Edge with those vicious headbutts. If I'm Edge, to be careful with not connecting with too many headbutts. And Edge! What the hell was that? Trying to change up his repertoire with going for a cross body. Springboard cross body, and hopefully it won't cost him at the end of the day here. As Ali, I mean, he ran before, you know, Edge was already committed, I suppose. But, I mean, seeing a man like Edge, you don't really think he'd go for a cross-body maneuver like that. Is now just tossing him into that brutal siding right there. He's going to be feeling too good. And now going to attack that lower back. And stomping away here. Is now, an elbow to the midsection there. I think he'll be feeling too good. And now Ali swinging neck breaker. Oh my God. That is not going to be feeling too good for Ali. And now back in the ring, Ali goes, and now Edge going to go back inside here. To the midsection. And now he's swinging neck breaker. Oh my God, that is not going to be feeling good right now. And now, Ali dragging him from behind, and now Ali going to go for the pinfall attempt. Just a 1 count. And now Ali. Big haymaker to Edge there. And now, and a super kick. Edge is down and out, and Ali going to go high risk here. Riddle going to try and get him, and Ali. I don't know if he looked at Riddle there or not, but may have kind of cost him there. And now, execution there to Ali. Is that enough? 1. I don't know what the hell happened there, but at least would have got a 1 count there, but it seemed like Edge kind of stopped what he was going to do there. Nice flatliner taking down Ali there. And now Edge going to go with the suplex. Front takedown. And look at Edge firing up the crowd, but he may be letting Ali get the tag, and he does. Not realizing it. And now Zayn with a brutal suplex, ladies and gentlemen. And look at Sami Zayn. He's right on the attack, staying on Edge. Going to go after him here. Just a 1 count.
No time to waste being shot. You've got to maintain
And now Sami Zayn. Oh, and a brutal forearm strike as well. But in terms of the advantage this coming Sunday at Survivor Series, I think Team Edge definitely has it. You have Edge, you have Matt Riddle, Randy Orton, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Plenty of big talent. I'm not saying Rollins with his own talent can't be good, but it definitely favors Edge's team for sure. Big chop there from Edge. Edge bringing that big fight here. And now, wait a minute, Elias, big kick to the midsection, and a big chop. Here comes Elias. And now Elias going to work on the Rated R superstar here in the main event. And Elias again trying to get the crowd behind him. Here comes Riddle. And now, oh, back body drop. And now Elias and going after Edge here. And now down goes Edge at ringside. What a brutal main event so far, ladies and gentlemen.
You would probably normally see Rollins at ringside, but Edge took him out earlier tonight after a promo earlier in the night. And now Zayn getting that tag, looking to put away Riddle here. And now Zayn, just a nice and simple suplex. That's what Sami Zayn is doing. Don't have to be, don't have to do, overdo it. Just a nice simple suplex. That's what Sami Zayn just did right there. And just like that, another forearm as well. It gets the job done. As now Sami Zayn has him in the corner. Oh, big elbow strike. And now Zayn with the forearm. Zayn not done playing around here. Down to the corner. Haluva kick to Matt Riddle. That could be enough to put away Riddle here, ladies and gentlemen. One, but Orton right there for his tag team partner, getting in the face. But just like that, Blue Thunderbomb to Orton. And Zayn not done yet, apparently. Gonna try and get some more. I don't know. Does it seem like he knows what he wants to do to Orton, honestly? And now Riddle right there to break it up. Gonna save his partner. And now Riddle. But no, Sami Zayn just too much for Riddle here. Oh, kick to the midsection. Here comes Sami. Into the corner now. Uh-oh. And when you think, oh, never mind, another Haluva kick. I was gonna go another tangent about something here in the main event, but right here, Edge right there to break it up though. And the question is for this Sunday too, in this 4 versus 4 tag team match, you gotta think like, do you try to block off every possible elimination? Something you gotta think about in these matches. As again, Edge was trying to get out of the ring, and Sami Zayn wasn't gonna allow that big kick to the skull. And now Riddle, oh my God, showing that MMA background here. And now the submission hold here. Will Sami Zayn tap? Nowhere to go. Riddle right there, has him there. Orton in the middle of the ring. Sami Zayn could tap out here. And look at Ali. He did not want to get involved there, ladies and gentlemen. As now Riddle gonna go back to work here. Gonna work on that right shoulder there. What a great main event so far. And now Riddle gonna make Zayn pay. It was very interesting to see how Orton just cut off that whole ring, and Ali didn't even want to get in the ring. He saw Orton there. He's like, nope, not going to. And now Orton gonna go back to work here. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Is he thinking punt? Yes, he is. He punting. He just punted the head off of Sami Zayn. But now, Orton, you can sense the frustration. And look at these big clubbing blows from Randy Orton. Vintage Orton here, ladies and gentlemen, trying to get the crowd behind him. Not every day you get to see a punt. As now Zayn going to try and get back in this matchup. I think it's just adrenaline, honestly. I don't know if he knows where he's at currently. As now Sami Zayn doing the right thing, getting out of the ring. Now Elias. Now we haven't even seen Elias too much in this matchup, if I remember correctly. I mean, I think we've seen him briefly, but not too much. And now, oh, running into that left leg there. That ain't going to be feeling good. Get to the midsection now. Elias. Uh-oh. Oh, drift away there to Randy Orton. Could that be enough to put away the Viper? 2. Oh, 2.5. Very, very close there. And now Elias swinging neck breaker. Beautiful maneuver. That could be enough. 2, 3. Yes, the Disciples with a big win tonight in the main event of Monday Night Raw. What a night, ladies and gentlemen. The Disciples again. Last week they ended on top, and tonight they ended on top. Yeah, Rollins did get taken out by Edge, but tonight, ultimately, the Disciples prove Seth Rollins. And Rollins has got to be happy wherever Rollins is at currently. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for tuning in. What will the landscape be on the next episode of Raw? We will be finding out after Survivor Series.